Okay, so what would you do in this situation? A person who you supported for years offers you a very prestigious award. Would you take it? But what if that person is now accused of inciting a riot? So that's where it gets very nuanced. What would you do? So, well, that's the situation Patriots head coach Bill Belichick faced. He announced that he is turning down the Presidential Medal of Freedom and said last week's riots were the reason why. Belichick and President Trump's friendship, goes back years, and even wrote a letter of support for him in 2016. Okay, Al. So can you imagine being faced with this decision? Because that is the ultimate award, right? That's something that your legacy will go on forever. Not to say that Belichick doesn't have his own legacy, but still, the highest honor. Would you be able to turn down a high honor because you no longer support the person that's giving it to you?
I would say quite easily if I felt like it compromised my morals. You know what, at 43 years old, I'm also seeing the other half of the finish line, and I think you start to see where your legacy is going to be and what's important to you. And a medal hanging in some room that no one goes in, it's cool. It's a really cool thing to show people. But when your grandkids and our kids that are looking right now look back at their father and their grandfather, I want them to be like he followed his moral compass.
Yeah, but it's like, can I be honest? I was shocked.
You were shocked?
Belichick has been a President Trump fan loyal to the end. For him to turn around and say...
Maybe this is the end.
And you're right. Maybe this is the end. But I got to be honest, I had no thoughts that he would turn him down. First of all, it's sort of emasculating to be turned down, the highest honor you can give a civilian. But, Belichick has been a longtime ally, and that was a pretty hard decision. I think he stood by his team. I hope he was more loyal to his team that's dealing with social injustices.
I wonder if it's politically motivated in the sense, Erica, with the NFL right now, the political climate, his team, rather than it being morally motivated. I hope it's morally motivated, but I also know that there's other factors at play.
Well, he did state, or at least his representative stated, that it was important that he stand in unity with his team, with the NFL, the players. Obviously, they're dealing with a lot of social justice issues that are being brought to the forefront in sports. This is a credibility issue. If you don't have your credibility, then you really have nothing. In the past few years, that has really been tainted by a lot of hooey, for lack of a better word. At the end of the day, you need to be a person of integrity. You need to be a person who is consistent for people to follow you. That is at least the fundamental part of being a leader. So I do think it had a lot to do with how he was going to go back to his team. Plus, I think at this point, that award has a major asterisk by it.
Yeah, that's true. Were y'all shocked? I was shocked. Erica, were you shocked? I was shocked.
Can we be shocked anymore?
That he turned it down? I thought he would for sure.
I don't know if we can be shocked anymore, guys. And I think at this point, with what we just saw on TV last week, I think all bets are off. And I think we need to go into another place. We're not talking about awards. We're talking about people's lives not being lost on the 20th.